Good afternoon. My name is Enrique Landestoy. This is the final project report for the project mitigating the impact of the new tax rate on the bedding manufacturing process as a part of the session Engineering Management Project with Professor Dr. Hector Cruzado. First, we are going to establish the agenda of the presentation, which is it's going to be first we are going to have a project's introduction, then we are going to have the background of the project, then we're going to have the methodology, then the new materials and requirements under methodology, then the consistency of material test, the cost analysis, and then the just-in-time process efficiency and effectiveness. And as the final two parts, we're going to be having the project implementation results and impacts, and then the conclusion. First, we are going to talk about the project introduction. As all of you know from my previous videos of presentation and introduction before of this one, we are been talking about the production cost constantly increasing in Puerto Rico, and the plan, it's not the exception. The exception is it's not the reduction on the cost. It's a constant in all the production and also on the raw materials, and also is reflecting on the sale price. In order for the plan to be more competitive, the plan is required to target a policy and a procedure who make the plan more competitive and more aggressive. This final project presentation, it's going to explain how this project meet this requirement and which were the policy and practice used to establish this reduction in this process that we're going to make the plant more aggressive and more competitive. As you see on that graphics that you are watching right now on the PowerPoint presentation, the main goal is going to be cost saving, okay? And also, one of the major components of that cost increase is the new fiscal policy with the local government, which is going to be also increasing 60.5% in the next 2 months. So this plan that you are watching right now, it's more a prevention plan. The plan is trying to move ahead of this increase in cost in order to keep the company competitive. Okay, the background, it's that right now the actual tax, the 1.11, has been has a tendency of increasing the raw material plus the transportation in all this issue that we're having with the shipping companies to the island. Yeah, as you see on the graphic right now that you are having in your presentation, the cost has been ascending all the time. The declaration it's getting worse, and the plan is try to move with this project has a contingency plan. The main objective of this project was the reduction of 20% of the inventory cost, the implementation of a just-in-time process, the elimination of the operational cost of the warehouse, and they establish a new source of material from a nearby plant. All this in order to keep the company profitable and also reduce our sale costs, and trying to establish a point, as you see on the graphic right now, a point where the increase on the material costs do not affect our sale price. Methodology. In the methodology, we are going to be presenting the new material requirements, how we tested, which were the spec that we need to be observing based on the headquarters requirement and also the market requirement, the area of the market that we normally try to project our products. Also, reduce the inventory cost and delivery. The elimination of the warehouse facility, as I mentioned before, and the acquisition of the material from the plant in the Dominican Republic. How you see on the PowerPoint presentation, what you are watching right now, those two tables. One is presenting the calculation of the density of the material based on the samples that we request from the Dominican Republic, and how this sample were compared with the standard that we were buying from the source in the United States. As you see on the table, these two products were exactly the same, exactly same specification, exactly same density, but the price point was more aggressive, more convenient for the plant, and also the shipping cost of these products were a determinative factor that we make the decision to acquire these products. The second table show the comparison. The first table show you the calculation of the density of the requirement. Cost analysis. In cost analysis, you will be watching the calculation that we made in order to determine how beneficial was the product. All this using value engineering. With the value engineering, we determine which one is going to be the perfect products or the perfect materials for our production. And also the base of the acquisition of the material, the source, not the base, the source, it was so close to the island of Puerto Rico that almost it's the shipping cost is almost 75% less than the one that we were paying from the United States. The table that you are watching right now, it's the price of the samples of three different sizes, full, extra large, green, and king, and their actual cost each one, without the increase of the new tax from the government. Okay, now you're watching, as I mentioned you before, has a contingency. We established this process of value engineering, trying to determine which one is going to be the cost of the product with the 60.5% increase. As you see those two tables, you see the table on your left and the table on your right. The table on your left is showing you the actual cost, and the table on your right it's showing you the price with the 60.5%. We're talking about difference of practically 68, 79, 80 something dollars. As you see on the graphic on the bottom, it's going up to the 900, to the up 900, where we're supposed to be on the low 700. For example, for the king size mattress, which is for our products. We need to understand that some people do not see quality on the interior; they see quality on the exterior. The philosophy of this plan, it's integrated products with quality outside and inside. It's not what you see; it's also what you get inside. It's going to determine the quality of the product that you are acquiring with this plan. Methodology. We're going to start with the implementation of the just-in-time process. As you see on the graphic that you're having right now, it's a straight line process, no turn, where we receive the order, and the order start automatically. The process has a flow on the whole line until it's finished and getting out of the warehouse to production. That was the process established on the plan, and we also established as a point of supply in some specific areas of the production line in order to keep some specific material on hand. Also, with this process, with the implementation of the just-in-time process, we reduce the inventory cost and delivery, and also we eliminate the warehouse cost. warehouse costs, and also we eliminate the warehouse operation, not just the facility, also the operation. Some of this employer would add it to some other line of production and some other areas of the facility. The material supply, it's gonna be use it when it's needed. That's what it's running. It's gonna be request of material to be used on the production line, and also the acquisition of the materials in the Dominican Republic with the facility or being so close with the island allow us to be more accuracy on the forecasting of material request. The implementation of the just-in-time process also was a goal achieved by eliminating non-value-added activities from the process and adding, as I mentioned before, the point of supply. The pictures that you are watching right now on that on that part of the presentation of the PowerPoint, it's some of the point of supply near to the straight line production process of the production. The target, it's on schedule right now. We has been achieved all the proposed requested on the program for the projects, and the project is right now is on the fifth and sixth phase of the JIT process, presented on the first video that we submit through YouTube. The acceptance of the new system has been in progress for the employees from the line of production and also from the managers from the plant, which see the implementation of the process as a good way to keep the company productive and very aggressive with the situation that we are confronting on the market right now. Also, the warehouse facility elimination, it's forced us to have a process of ordering and requesting material more organized, on how do I say, more strategic process has need to be implemented, and which is redundant on the benefits of the plant too, and also this of the production. The benefits criteria that we it's on schedule right now. We use for the implementation of the just-in-time process is what you're watching right now on this on your screen, which is the table for the project. And the project is right now on the fifth system that we're using the phase of the JIT process. With the pool, we know which one is the required material. We know the raw material and employees' time of demand. And also how high quality new system has been in progress for finished product. It's what we're getting out employees of the line, because from the line of production and also from the managers and also it's from the plant. It's a continuous process. See the implementation of the process as a good way to project implementation, results and impacts. The value engineering process proved to be the proper tool to identify these factors. 80% reduction in inventory, 20% reduction in raw material cost, reduction of the operational cost by $165 from $206. We're talking about a difference of $41, which is approximately $22 net. So it's enough of money. If we compare with the new increase in tax, it's going to be 16.5, and so it's going to be like a $3.5 in difference in our vantage point. And also the forecast accuracy, as I mentioned before, of the product. The table that you're watching right now is showing you those difference in cost production and how much was the difference in the plant profitable cost over. And also the graphic, you see the graphic on your right, when we can get this point when it's almost imperceptible, the difference when the new tax increases, it's almost null at the end of the graphic. In conclusion, the sleep and bedding plan was evaluated, changed to the new just-in-time process. The operation costs were significantly reduced by 20%, and the cost of the warehouse was suppressed, and the acquisition of the material from the Dominican Republic proved to be an asset for the company and a strategic move. Thank you for your attention. This is my presentation, and thank you.